Hello and welcome to another Flashpoint Campaigns Red Storm gameplay video. We're playing the Hell on Wheels campaign. We're in the midst of Scenario 2, Battle Tested. For those who've been following, uh, I think we've hit the push. I have a very bad suspicion that I should have been using that fellow there who has orders now to go do what he should have been doing. That in this little valley they have stacked up an assault group and they're heading this away. Um, I also suspect that this is stronger than it seems. Visibility has been really poor throughout this game. We've only seen a little bit of what they have. So I've given orders, a lot of orders, 23 of 29. I can't think of any more right offhand. I've got this company moving into supporting positions here because I've got a feeling we're going to be fighting in this vicinity soon. I'm fairly certain we're going to be fighting in here soon. I don't think there's anything I can do in the short term. I'm reluctant to move these guys. I think if the fog would lift, they could contribute to this fight by hitting folks who may or may not end up on this plateau. Here we've already lost this victory point, and this bunch has been torn up. I think we'll probably see another push in that direction, although I doubt it's huge. It could be. I mean, I could be wrong that they're coming this way. It could be going this way, but the victory points are up in here, and the AI is nothing if not persistent about taking as many victory points as possible. To recover that, I've got this company launching in this direction. I also have, I think it's that company, right, moving in this direction and positioning themselves to hit whatever's here in the flank, or to defend this, or to take it back. Who knows what's going on. This crowd is heading into town, and so are the scouts, and is that company there. Meanwhile, that helicopter is going to go check this out, because unless there's a gigantic wad of guys, in this vicinity, in fact, I probably ought to tell him to go over there. If he gets shot down, he gets shot down. Then I need to use the remnants of this battalion, which actually are in really good shape. There's at least 4 companies there. Three companies, company of armor, 2 companies of infantry, to back up the attack that these guys are going. So I could see in a subsequent turn, depending on what this guy sees, an attack along this axis, or perhaps there, or even there, to bag whatever's in here, or to pull all the rest of these guys' goodies out of the fire. I like this game. It keeps me on my toes. I'm always thinking I've screwed up, and just generally I'm right. So let's get rid of that. That shouldn't be seen. There we go. And I'm trying to decide if I want these guys to shoot at anybody. I don't think they have anybody in. Well, I've forgotten what the shortcut is. F. Yeah, they're just short of anybody that I feel pretty good about being able to hit on the move. But what the heck? They shoot there. If those guys move before they get going, then they move before they get it laid on them. Counter battery's bound to pick off them or somebody. I've also made the decision to move this air defense up to see if it can deal with the remnants of those Hinds, and if nothing else, to give them more targets so that they're not beating down on the other fighting units. I can't think of a whole lot else. I've given 24 or 29 orders, and unless I'm willing to pick some of these guys up and move them now, which I am still reluctant to do, I think it's time to I've also given, by the way, I've given orders for artillery to strike there, and artillery to strike there, which looks odd, but I've decided to lay mines on my own guys, even though these guys are trying to blow the bridge. Don't have a lot of confidence in them getting it done. I may blow, you know, this might be a friendly fire thing that's ugly, but it's fixing to get ugly there anyway, unless I've missed my guess. So, 5 minutes in, and let's go ahead and make sure we have our effects, and let's go. Look at that. Still launching stingers on that clown, and still not hurting them. This fight here looks like we're in pretty good shape. I just have a feeling that there's bad guys stacked up back there and that they're about to make a push. I hope I'm wrong, because if so, I've got trouble everywhere. Nice. Kill a BMD. I don't know where that went. Well, the artillery fired, and I'm not real sure where it hit. That looks like my mortar's going to fall on nothing. These guys have gotten moving. Another SAM launch, and the helicopter's ignoring it. Come on, artillery. You guys are shooting all over the place. Ow. That's unpleasant. Fight rages on there. 23 minutes, we're only about 3 minutes in, so I can speed that up just a tiny bit by dropping this delay. Oh, look. Oh, they got orders to fire there without me telling them what to do, and they found somebody. Nice. It must have been a headquarters unit. And there's my one strike that I called for. BMD. 2 T-80s. Mines falling on myself. Hold my breath. Nice. Okay. With any luck, that'll make pushing through that bridge harder if those guys don't manage to blow it, and I suspect there's a very good chance they will not blow it. Look. And that's the AI calling for strikes. It's been my experience that letting the AI do a bunch of this is a pretty good thing. Although sometimes you do scratch your head and wonder. Uh-oh. Well, headquarters. Oh. 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 4 M106s. Well, there go the there go my 4.2-inch mortars, huh? Look at the mech infantry that's shown up on the hillside. They're 1,500 meter visibility. Come on, Fog, we need you to lift. Got to find out where these guys are. That's an interesting lull. Oh, there we go. Ouch. That's still a pretty good little fight over there. That was him killing me. I was hoping that was a helicopter going down. Oh, look, the M106 has decided that hurt. We want to move. A little late for that, isn't it? Come on, SAM launches. Nice, kill the BMP. Stingers are apparently useless. I think I have seen a chaparral. I have to remember what happened in the first couple of videos. Nice. Kill a T-80. Killing T-80s is always good. I don't recall if oh look, those guys aren't even going to try to blow the bridge. They're getting out of there. Right here, the 3A, 4th. I don't think I've seen a Stinger take anybody down. I could be wrong. Oh, and you see when you come out of the hold, you just get stomped. Well, mine's got something. They didn't get much, but they got something. And if they don't sit on them and clear them, they'll get everybody who tries to move through later. And there goes those guys. I think they're going to force the river. In fact, I'm certain they're going to force the river. And their artillery is just a freaking misery. Come on, somebody's got to kill us a helicopter. I'd lose the game as long as I kill the helicopters. We've got a couple of companies of tanks in there in the center. I wasn't paying attention when they jumped up. And more guys on the hillside. Oh, 1,500 meters still. It's daylight. Yeah, there's a lot of guys up on there. Maybe the Company A of the 4th will get some shots in with some ATGMs now against the guys on the plateau. Meanwhile, the tanks are in here slaughtering my mech infantry. So you dig mech infantry in and tanks come and slaughter them. And if you don't dig them in, tanks come and slaughter them. This is harsh. Okay, my M110s have gone back into counter battery. That's good because there's a lot of bad artillery off to the southeast corner of this map. It needs to be kept honest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I may be 30 minutes too late in tossing this counterattack in, and ow, there go the rest of the M106s. And I blame myself for not using recon assets properly. Get them out there, see where it is, and make a decision. I comfort myself in saying, "Ha! Look, I've got the bad guys pinned now. I know where they are." That's crazy, but hey, I can say it, right? "11 minutes left in this command cycle." Ouch. And as usual, their artillery is just god death. Okay. Now, here comes a little probe across the river down there. I wonder if that's the real thing or if it's just a pinning attack. Nice. 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 There you go. There you go. That's not so hot. They're going to clear that little town out before I can get any help there. Ow. Really need the visibility. Yep, and well, those BMDs in there are taking it in the hiney. There you go. I wonder if anything will follow them up. And the Mi-24s have been, ow, yeah, there you go, there you go. Kill some mech infantry. I say I need a visibility lift. For all I know, it'd just have more long-range Soviet direct-fire weapons engaging me, if that were so. Well, they're tearing that crowd up from up on the ridgeline or the hillside. BMD's dying over on the right-hand side. 8 minutes. And so far, none of my guys have gotten moving. That's why I said I think I might be 30 minutes behind on my my counterattack. They really need to be in position or moving into position now. They're all back there doing whatever they do to get moving. Those mines may have been that was a risk that worked out well. Wonder whether they're just going to sit on them or try to come through there anyway. Oh yeah, ow! Well, just as it looked good, they got their payback there. But still, those guys up on the hillside have been doing good work, banging on those guys on the plateau. Well, you know, I just don't think I'd have shot at one lousy T-80, but apparently that's a really important place to shoot at. Yeah, maybe the timing was off. I'm contradicting myself. I say I like letting the AI do this, and I do. Sometimes you just scratch your head about the whole thing. Well, the helicopter spotted something down in the valley. Looks like a little wrecky. Oh, look at that. 3B. There you go. Hey, stop that. Those are my scouts. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they're fixing to push into the town there. 4207, I think counter battery fire just went off. Didn't get to see it, but 4207 is on the lower right-hand side, or lower right-hand corner, I guess would be a more apt description. I think got some ICM targets there against a little bend in the river where the mines are at the bridge. If I've got any ICM left, I think I do. Wow, we have gotten slaughtered that little bend. I don't see, of course my visibility is limited down there, but I just don't see a whole pile of guys down in that little valley, that little gully valley, whatever that is. Okay, now the M1s are moving. I think next round I'm going to have to launch the other companies there. Oh, look at that, there's something back there. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to move everybody, but I can probably get at least one company moving north, maybe two. As soon as I say that, the BRDMs do their reckless charge. Okay, and the company of tanks has taken that, or at least is in and among that victory point hex, the furthest east. And those guys down there in the south are paying those BRDMs back. Yep, that took care of them. Okay, there you go. Task Force headquarters is at 4027. There you go. That's a counter battery strike. And that's the we don't care about your counter battery strike. Yeah, those guys up on the hillside, A Company, 4th Battalion, have they're doing oh yeah, they're doing wonderful work on those guys on the up 5,500 meter visibility. Hold up, pause. Did we find them or what? Huh. Well, if this guy can see 5,500 meters, these guys can launch. And I'm going to be highly tempted to go this way. These guys, if they ever get started, are heading that way. Some of them are heading this way. And another company's heading that way into blocking positions or something. Huh. If that's all they got, it's going to be bloody, but I think maybe we can pull this off. Anyway, back to start it again. We only got about another minute to go. But not even that. Well, it's 21 and a half minutes in. I don't think I'll start another command cycle in this video. Those guys should be moving in 5 or 10 minutes. Same thing there, a couple of minutes. Yeah, 5 or 10 minutes. Those sides are the same. So this next round ought to be interesting. Here we have really gotten I really have to stop this Imperial we unless unless you guys happen to be sitting here with me. This is where the AI seems to think the bad guy artillery is, and it doesn't look like we've got a piece of them, but if we've just degraded their effectiveness, that'd be nice. Speaking of which, readiness, average readiness 86%. 25 orders. Well, seeing as how there are already a bunch of orders given, I think next round I'm reluctant. I might. These guys are supposed to be moving, but I may give them orders to go on call and hit. Yeah, something like that with, well, does anybody have any left? Well, doesn't seem to be a problem there. Okay, I actually have minelets left and ICM. So ICM, shoot, might even be tempted to throw mines right there. Anyway, I'm sitting here thinking instead of talking and being entertaining or talking and giving you reason to point and giggle. Things ought to be interesting next round. A lot of activity, damn few orders to give. Everything is in motion, and it's either going to work out or it's not. I am going to have to consider how I move out of here. I may actually take 2 companies this away. At least the armor. Mech infantry, I don't know. It's hard to use. I find mech infantry hard to use on the attack effectively. They tend to get shot to pieces. That guy is still hanging in there. Now, whether or not there's one or not, I don't know. The estimation of who's who goes up and down all the time. So, let's call this one over. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon.